What's up? In today's video, we are going to be talking about Patrick Ta's new palette. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. I cannot wait to show you. What this beauty is. Just, I cannot wait, you guys. I'm gonna do some comparisons, with other blushes in my collection, with his blushes, of course, and then I'll let you know if I feel like you need to run and grab this palette. This is the first time here. I'm Gigi. I am a nurse. I love to review new and luxury makeup. If you love that content, go ahead and click the red button that says subscribe, and also to my Instagram, because over there I do keep you posted on the newest and latest makeup releases. And without further ado, let's start. Hey guys, so let's begin, and today I am very excited for Patrick Ta's new release. When I saw this limited edition palette, I was over the moon excited. I love his cream blushes. I feel like his formula is so good. I love his duos. They're like top 5 for me blushes to ever exist. So I mean, to have few, sorry, I would just open his eyeshadow palette, which by the way, it looks exactly the same. So if you're wondering, his eyeshadow palette and his blush palette, they're the exact same thing. That's the palette that I'm wearing on my eyes, and I just find this palette to be so pretty. This is what it looks like. I did review this palette if you're wondering, and I'll link the video above if you want to take a look. But anyhow, we're here to talk about this beauty right here. So this is what the palette looks like, and I am going to be inserting some natural lighting swatches if you were wondering, but you can see that these are very bright and vivid colors. You get his cream that's always protected by this flap fan here that he adds to his cream products, which I find them to be very useful. And then at the bottom you can find his powder. So let's read on the description on this blush palette and what it says it is. So this is Major Headline Blush Palette by Patrick Ta. It retails for 75 Canadian dollars and it's a limited edition palette of 3 major beauty headlines, double take cream and powder blush shades. Create an endless variety of look with these new color duos of luminous cream and velvety powder blushes. Cheese Doll is a poppy pink, Cheese Vibrant is a bright orange pink, and Cheese Baked is a tan mauve. So as you can see, very bright and vivid colors. These colors just look amazing. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be extremely pigmented, so a little is gonna go a huge ways. I think I'm gonna apply them all 3. I'll wipe my base and then do the other one. So we're gonna start off with the pink right here, which he suggests that we applied the powder first and then we go ahead with the cream. So we're gonna go ahead and do so. Just gonna tap and you get a ton of product onto your brush. His powder formula, both his powder and his cream formula, is just really beautiful. You truly have no patchiness, no streakiness. Just apply like a dream. That's it. So quick, so easy. A little bit of the cream, and the blush is usually, the powder blush is usually like your matte regular blush, and then if you apply the cream up top, that gives you a beautiful and healthy sheen. And I hope we can get closer to the camera and take a look at that in just a second. But whew, this pink is pretty. Look at that. These blushes, if you're wondering, last a lifetime on your cheeks. They just have such a long wearing formula that it is pretty amazing. So I am happy with this application. I am happy with these colors. Next up, let's apply this bright shade here, which is a coral pink shade. Ooh, this is pigmented. So you want to take a little bit of blush and really blend out. Look at this pigmentation, you guys. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, I need to buff a little bit. This is very pigmented. Oh, this is so pretty. I love it. Okay. Let's go ahead and apply a little bit of the cream. I'm applying this lightest bed because this is truly so pigmented. And I hope you can see the sheen that I'm talking about right there. It's just a very natural sheen, but it gives you a little bit of juice back into your cheeks. Like look right there, and then right there. This is it. I knew this is gonna be pretty. Let me come closer. I absolutely adore these two shades. These are just so beautiful. Like again, look at that sheen. It just looks so natural and so pretty on your cheeks. The formula is so long wearing and pretty. Like you will never mess up your base when you're applying these products. Even though it might be a little bit scary to apply the powder and then the cream. No, honey, you cannot mess up. You cannot beat Patrick Ta blushes. Okay, could you tell? Good tell, I love them. Okay, I'm gonna remove, which one should I remove? I love them both. I think I want to remove the pink one, and then I'm gonna do the neutral blush when I'm back. So let's go ahead. Okay friends, I'm back and we're gonna go ahead and apply our next shade. I keep opening my eyeshadow palette that is in front of me. So let's go ahead and apply that one. Brush, Referal 04 is the way to go. I love this really angled brush for my cream products, blush in general. So let's go ahead and apply the powder first. This is a beautiful cinnamon blush color. Okay, pretty. And this is also a beautiful color. Look at that. Very neutral, very pumpkin, very fall, winter appropriate. I wish he's released this palette during the summer. I don't know if he was meant to do and it just got delayed because of, you know, everything. But this is stunning as well. I love it. I absolutely adore this palette. Can you tell? So I'm gonna go ahead and insert some clips of swatches. Alrighty friends, so I was able to turn down the lights so that you can see, you know, as real as possible. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first 6 swatches are from the new palette. So the first pinky that I applied, and then the coral, and then the cinnamon sort of like shade. Next up we have his compact Injector Elite, which is, you know, that it's very similar to this one, but not a ton. Like this one, it gives you a little bit of a bronzy appearance, whereas this one you can really see that is a little bit more cinnamon like. Then we have the next one, which is Oh She's Different, and then the next swatch right there is Do We Know Her, which is the coral shade. I'm gonna turn on the lights now. So there you have it. This is all Patrick Ta. You can see that the palette is very bright compared to the other shades that he has in the line. But yeah, these are them. Okay, next up we have the same lineup of swatches for Patrick Ta. This one is the new Victoria Beckham shade Roller Skate. So it's similar-ish to, as you can see, to the bright coral shade that he has here. Like when you know, it's a little bit glowy, but it's much more opaque, Victoria Beckham's formula, than Patrick Ta. Patrick Ta, you can see through my swatch, Victoria Beckham is a little bit more pigmented and concentrated. Then we have the other shade that I reviewed just in case, which is Sneakers. Then I have here by LYS Kindness. Then we have Passion. And then this is Natasha Denona Love Cheek Palette, which is, you know, like a bright pink. So These are all the comparisons that I have. I don't have anything else as bright as, you know, Patrick Ta's line. So when it comes to comparisons, I have 3 of the 4 that he carries in the line, you know, like his duos. And I have to say, I already swatched them. They're not similar. You can see that these colors are just not as bright and vibrant as the ones that he has in this palette. But I'm still gonna go ahead and do swatches. I'll insert little clips. I am gonna show you some other cream blushes in my collection that would be comparable. I'm also gonna swatch the 2 Victoria Beckham blush sticks that I purchased and that I reviewed. If you already saw that video, you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'll link it above. But those blushes, they're a little bit more pigmented. I think they give you a lot more pigmentation. These Patrick Ta blushes are going to be a little bit more sheer, but not to say that you need to apply a ton, because you saw how little you need for it to show up. But when you're swatching them on your skin, you can see that Victoria Beckham will be like a one swipe kind of thin, and Patrick Ta will be a little bit more sheer. It's gonna let your skin see through a little bit more, so that's something to keep in mind. But when it comes to longevity, they're both very long wearing. Patrick Ta blushes, they wear a while. I say a good 7, 8, I don't know, 9 hours. I remember when I tested them before. So I don't expect this palette to be any different than his original formula. I find them that they applied just the same, so they should be the same formulation in a limited edition, compact like this. The price of this palette cannot be beat. You're getting 3 shades for this price. You know, when you compare his individual compacts, then you could see a huge difference. Of course, you're getting a little bit less product, but you're getting more shades. I repeat, these are limited edition. I do suggest you get your hands on this palette ASAP. I'm not even kidding, because if you may wait for the Sephora sale, they may sell out. I don't know. I just find that he doesn't stock his products too much. I don't know why, but I remember wanting one of these compacts for half a year and I never got it until it just magically came back, and then I got it. So you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is, like, if you want it, just grab it now. Just be safe. Don't wait for November, because it may not happen. That's just me. That's just like the big FOMO that he creates in me. I don't know. You do you, but that's just my advice. Another comparable formula that I could think of that I really love is the blushes by LYS. Those blushes are beautiful. Of course, you're only gonna get the cream in those. You're not getting both. But those were very nice as well. I do not have really bright and vivid shades from that line, so I don't have, vibrant shades like the ones in this palette to compare. But I'm still gonna insert swatches, show you everything, and then let you see and then make up your mind. Remember, my links are always in the description box. If you're wondering about anything on my face, they're always down there for you to take a look. I just love it, you guys. I don't know what else to say. I should stop rambling. I'm in love with this compact. I think it's stunning. I don't mind that it's fingerprinty. I love his packaging. I just clean it and then it's just so pretty, and you can see yourself right through there. I love his eyeshadow. Like, look at these shades. I love his palette. I love his cream products. I love his contouring products. So far, he hasn't disappointed. This girl that you see right here, I really like his brand. And I would love to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts? What do you think of this blush palette? What do you think of the comparisons? What do you think of the colors? Everything, anything. Have you tried his brand? Any must-haves in your collection from his brand? I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Just drop them below. Thanks so much, you guys, for love and support. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.